All right, guys, today was another start of a very rough day in the markets. Now, as you can see here, the US 10-year Treasury note has slowly been descending to the downside. Here's the past 5 trading days going back into last week, Thursday and Friday. It was up into the 1.1s. Now we've just been slowly just trending down as traders become a little bit more wary and a little bit more risk off. Now that is going to be key to this video as we go in not just on gold and silver, but even some other assets as well. But let's continue by laying the foundation. So we're looking at the US 10-year Treasury note here. Next, let's take a look at the dollar or the DXY relative to, or the dollar within the DXY relative to other major currencies. And today it started shooting up. And we had the VIX rise as well today. And it's just really interesting. Just take a look here. Over time, it hasn't been as easy to see as it is for the US 10-year Treasury note yield. But generally, there's a slight trend up since Friday. Again, investors are trying to take some chips off the table as they try to assess the scene. So where does that leave gold and silver? Well, obviously, we've just been trending in this weird sideways pattern for a while, which is good. We haven't completely tanked. Though you may have been worried about what happened today after the opening bell when we had this huge drop here. And this wasn't just with gold and silver. So I want to give you guys some solace. This wasn't just with gold and silver. This was with a lot of stocks and equities as well, this huge drop here. And if you took a look at the S&P and the Dow, I mean, they suffered pretty hard early on this morning. But take a look at gold and silver, it rebounded. And now we're trying to get back to where we were. Only down negative 0.09% for gold, down negative 0.52% for silver. So we're trying to get back our gains. So why is the market acting so weird lately? Why have things been getting so toppy? Why are people getting so hesitant? Well, Elon Musk can tell you, and Elon Musk can tell you in just one word. And he made this tweet referring to Wall Street bets, which if you guys have been living under a rock, then you might not have heard of Wall Street bets, but they are pretty much the talk of the town right now on a lot of the financial websites. And what happened with them recently is that they were trying to bid up, and I shouldn't say trying to, they did bid up GameStop's GameStop's stock on these last few days, and they noticed there weren't really that many shorts, and they were able to do a short squeeze. And from there, the stock skyrocketed. And Elon Musk came in and just kind of joked around and said, GameStonk. And if you aren't familiar with that stonk meme thing, it comes from this actually, which is just this idea of stonks only go up. It's just one of those kind of weird meme picture things, but it's just kind of making fun of the trope that, hey, you know, just put your money in stocks, it's only going to go up, you know. And the funny thing about that meme is that the people on this forum, Wall Street Bets, they pretty much act that way. And they were approaching GameStop in a similar way. So Elon Musk was just kind of, you know, making fun of it. And what happened around this time that he made this comment, which was this was actually after hours for the East Coast. After that happened, take a look here. GameStop started shooting up even more so in after hours. I mean, just take a look here. And here we are now, currently, at $365.96, $217.98, a 148% increase. That is insane. And that is what Wall Street Bets, this Reddit forum, does. And I bring them up because, funny enough, Peter Schiff also made a tweet about them. And here's what he said. Bitcoin isn't going up for the same reason as gold. It's going up for the same reason as GameStop. Investors buy gold as a safe haven / store of value. Speculators buy Bitcoin and GameStop despite a lack of real value to profit from the greed and ignorance of greater fools. And you guys might have heard of the whole greater fools theory, where you just kind of leave the last person holding the bag. And, you know, Bitcoin is a little bit different than GameStop, in my opinion. I wouldn't just throw Bitcoin into the same bucket as GameStop. But GameStop, honestly, there have been a lot of people who have been jumping into the GameStop bandwagon, just as a lot of people have been jumping into the Bitcoin bandwagon recently, who weren't really in it before and who weren't really into trading before. I personally had some people that I saw on my personal Facebook page who have never talked about stocks before, talking about GME, which is the ticker symbol for GameStop. I didn't even know that was a ticker symbol until I saw someone write about that. And I was like, please don't tell me they're talking about GameStop. And lo and behold, they were talking about GameStop. So guys, why I'm bringing this up is because we are seeing this crazy amount of exuberance, crazy behavior in the market that's making a lot of investors very weary and wanting to take some chips off the table. Going back to the first thing that I showed you, the US 10-year Treasury note yield is slowly coming down. You know, I mean, I was just at 1.02 and now it's down at 1.019. So it's slowly coming down as investors become more weary of market conditions. So just keep that in the back of your mind, especially when it comes to gold and silver. Gold and silver love the fact that the US 10-year Treasury note yield is coming down, but they don't like the fact that the dollar is going up as investors are looking for a bit more of a safe haven and just to kind of take some chips off the table. So guys, let me know what you think about all the craziness that's happening within the markets, the sideways behavior with gold and GameStop. Let me know what you think about all of that in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're new. It's Black Bullion for goldandsilvertoday.com.